reasons, you know what I'm saying?
Don't like and subscribe.
But our YouTube, coming back with another discussion. But I just generally want to just talk among the guys because we ain't did that in a minute. So I'm gonna ask y'all this generalized question: how are y'all doing in y'all lives? I mean, I'm cool.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think nothing's shaking that's really crazy. Yeah.
No. Just how are you doing? Oh, your day to day. How are you feeling? What do you feel like you need to like? Just honest. How are you feeling about how you're moving in 2024 going to 2025 in 2 more months?
Oh, if that's the question, then not enough.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. Got a whole lot more like to do. A whole lot more I need to like giddy up about. So if that's like the thing, like day to day, I'm cool. But always like in the front of my mind, like you got a lot more to do.
There's a lot more improvement that needs to be had.
For sure. For sure.
I feel like they can always be more, and sometimes sometimes I believe that since there's ignorance to a lot of things, you don't really know how to get the more. Because like for me, you know, in instance in life, money is needed for everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so to get the money to be able to fund what you want to do, you know, you got to figure out the avenues and ways to traverse it to get the dollars to be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or investments or whatever, which investments is kind of bad deal because then now you got a third person, whatever, anyway. But there's always more. I don't believe that the potential has been met yet because when you look at life, there's so much
More.
there's so much more in every aspect. There's so much more God, there's so much more prosperity, there's so much more health, in all aspects that you can have, materials, whatever. And I think a lot of the times right now, for instance, in life, like for me, trying is a word used to promote others. You shouldn't use that for yourself because trying means like, oh, you tried your best. You shouldn't use that for yourself. You're coddling yourself, I believe.
I say if you're trying, you're lying.
Because it's like you got a pillow there, so when you fall, it's like, I tried. But I believe trying is a word to coddle you. You use it for others, but I don't say I'm trying. I believe I'm not I believe in third person, you know, because not enough because you can exacerbate every option, and then still there's always something new because no one can try everything, you know. And like, for instance, right now, like in life, I've never thought of ever owning a business whatsoever in my entire life. Cause y'all know me growing up, I was like, whatever.
Trust me, it was like pulling teeth trying to convince him.
It really was. But now, like, I have some ideas. I have 4 ideas that I want to be able to try that I know will work because in society, this is how I look at it. Well, try to be in third person. Please forgive me, YouTube. But society has a need, and you're supposed to promote and push your business around answering the need, I believe, in third person. And if you do that, then there's no way the business can fail because you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I think I need to base it on for it to work and be successful and grow and be prosperity.
But that's
prosperity.
That's what all successful.
I mean, but not everyone is around the need because you're not going out and figuring out what the people want and giving them what they want. You don't have to do that.
I mean, no.
But if you answer to it, then it will work and flourish.
Right.
I believe so.
No, I mean it's a principle, like it's lucrative.
Yeah.
Like if you make something to serve people, it would always pay you back because you're serving.
Yes.
Yep, right.
Like you benefit on the back end of like serving somebody.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
Go ahead.
well, you know, unfortunately, that's how life is. Servicing people is how you get rewarded with the dollars and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the whole fundamental. Everyone can't be chiefs. Some people gotta be Indians. But you know, like y'all pulling teeth. It's like I want to be a chief. You know, because it just snapped into my head last year, and I kind of had some ideas, and I was like, those ideas aren't bad. They actually could work. Now, thinking of the funds to get it, you got to work in order to get the funds, or you could do a loan. But I mean, you know, in this country, it's always you got to get in debt to get money, which is blasphemous and crazy. But no, I mean, really now, it's not enough. But like I said, I have these ideas, and I want to know how to be able to bring them into fruition. Because when I look at some of the things that I'm trying to invest into, it costs a lot. And when things cost a lot, then you can no longer then be ignorant to the fact. You not have to be, you know, more intuitive and be like, hey, this is this is that, credit is this. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta. There's a lot of ducks that you gotta put in a row now to make it make sense and make it work.
Right.
And it's just. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. I'm sorry, but. There's always more, and I'm always trying to figure out the more. But for the more to begin, I believe in society, you gotta have more funds, because if you don't have enough funds, you can't do a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and of course, you know, God and everything else all encompasses it. But
I'm finna answer that. I'm actually finna answer.
oh, please,
So, you know how the Bible talks about seek ye first the kingdom of God?
absolutely.
All these things shall be added unto you.
Yes, that's right.
The key thing right there is actually
Seeking Him. Yes.
Yes, it's seeking Him, but things like God is not aware that we need resources.
Of course.
First of all, He made gold, and like gold was in the Garden of Eden, and God said it was good. So his problem is not with resources.
Yeah.
His problem is how we steward our resources.
Yes.
And like let things have us. But I say all that to say, like, we go after Him first, and I struggle with this one. I'm not even finna hold you. I struggle hard with this one, but like, it's going after Him fully, and like wanting Him more than I want the things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then the things will trickle down because I want Him more than I want the things. Now that part, for me, I can't even speak for nobody else.
No, that's
But
happening.
for me, that part is sometimes hard.
Yeah.
Cause I love Him,
Yes, of course.
but ooh, I want this.
Yes.
No, what you said, bro,
That's how.
you really preaching right now.
Like I'm just being honest, bro.
Because like I think right now, especially like the way everyone is, like they have a need, and people want to create that need. It's like, hey, I need this, I need excess resources and stuff, and they forget that, hey, there are ways and avenues to get it. It's just you don't have the credentials to apply it. There are some ways that you can get a loan, you can get this and get this and get this, and not having like a massive amount of debt. But do you have the necessary capability? Do you have that knowledge for it? And then right now, so there's so many people who are trying to do excess things to get that kind of knowledge to where, hey, if it like say like a degree or whatever, and then you get to a point to where, hey, I got it, but I can't use it now. So now what are you supposed to do with that?
Well, like you get a little too broad. You said us.
No, I just brought it. That's just an example.
No, I agree.
Because if I have the knowledge of YouTube and I had to do all my back end on research on YouTube, then that means I should be able to be fluent in it, right?
Right, but here's the thing: it took the initiative to learn.
To apply.
That's the key, right? So if my people perish for a lack of knowledge, and we're not just talking about biblical literacy.
Yep.
We're talking about actual step by step, like knowledge, like things you actually can apply.
Yes.
Which will in turn bring wisdom because you apply the principle.
Yes, sir.
So like, if you didn't go after the knowledge, like try to get understanding, so you wouldn't be ignorant, aka dark in your understanding of it. Then you got revelation on it. It's like, oh, now I can move. No, I move with credit, or now I can
Move accordingly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's just you went after the knowledge, and that's like the thing that sometimes we generally do not want to do is go after the knowledge of like.
It's kind of like
Why though?
Like they want it handed.
Okay.
So you want a silver spoon?
No. You want the real spiritual answer, or you want
Give us both.
Give us both.
both?
Give us
Okay. So sometimes I can say like Christianity, sometimes because we know God is everything and He has everything for us, like we understand that aspect of it, but we don't work hard.
That's real. No, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Sometimes we're gonna work as hard.
I'm not gonna call you a
And
liar.
boy,
As we should.
you talking right now.
Sometimes we're gonna work as hard as we should.
Okay.
Right.
And I can't speak for nobody but me. And sometimes I'll be like, well, God, I tried.
Yeah. Using comfort words.
Yes,
Comfort words. I tried.
God, I tried.
Yes.
However, this ain't go. And he like, but did you know?
Yeah.
But
Did
like,
you really apply effort?
Did you really try?
But did you really? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, is we wanna coddle it for real,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
That we like. Yeah. But I tried. Like I went to get the knowledge and everything like that, and it didn't work. But I tried. You know what I'm saying? And so we get mad that we coddle it. And then we get mad of how long the process takes because we still coddling it.
Yes.
That's
so,
good. That's
so
good.
it's like I'm mad that it's not happening, but am I really helping the fact that it's not coming as fast as it could if I went ahead and applied myself? No.
Okay.
that part.
No. So like when it comes to knowledge, like you just gotta go after it. I'm not talking like in sense of like looking up crazy stuff, like not that type of sense.
Yeah.
But like things that you know are good, beneficial, and can help society.
Yes.
Paul said like this. He says, think of things that are honest, think of things that are true, and think of things that are of good report.
Yeah.
So it's basically saying like number one, like think of things that are honest, like truthful, biblically sound like the truth.
Yes.
Right? Things that are good and a good report is just like facts that like it's gonna help society and stuff in the end. Like it's gonna help you, number one, but like it's definitely gonna help society and stuff in the end, pay it
Yes.
forward. It's like getting your mindset right and all that too and encapsulated in it. But yes, just gotta go after the knowledge and then start applying it correctly. So I'll tell you the truth, the first thing to probably do is like read the Bible. And if you really want wisdom and knowledge, read Proverbs, the whole book of Proverbs. Proverbs is the book of wisdom. Read that John and then start slowly applying it. My mom been trying to get me to read Proverbs forever. It's our favorite book. But yeah, I'm sorry, I read it.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. There's a preacher right here. It's a preacher right here. Just a second. But no, because like I think sometimes we generally don't ask ourselves like, how are we just doing in general?
Yeah, because it's a hard question. Like, do you really want to sit there and look at it and be like, how you doing? I'm not that good.
But isn't that a part of doing the work?
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of doing the work.
No.
That part gonna come up eventually at the end or the beginning. It's like, hey, so how are we doing?
It's not a fear. It's an avoidance.
No, that makes it a fear.
This makes it fear.
Whoa.
We trying to.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but
A lot of, and now, I'm gonna take a different side because, yes, it can be perceived as a fear, but a lot of the times people just don't choose to do.
But
I don't know.
But if you don't do it, it's not. If you unconsciously don't do it, it's not because there's an innate fear. It's just because you never thought to look outside of yourself in third person and be like how do I call it? Like a check-in. Like, how are you? You see what I'm saying? Unconsciously, a lot of people just move and don't. You see, think outside the box like that in the third person type of view.
It's a fear.
I never said it wasn't.
I know. No.
But I'm saying if you literally.
You subconsciously, constantly make decisions not to think about it.
Yeah.
I agree.
So you like, I really don't want to deal with what's in this background.
Yeah.
I'm keep this door shut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna lock it. I'm gonna put my 4 locks on this John.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go back there.
Yeah.
And see what's dealing with my traumas and nothing like that because it's fear. I don't want to have to deal with the real me.
No, I agree. Because
That's a hard.
a lot of times
That's a hard pill to
behind
swallow.
that door.
It's an ugly thing. Yes.
But my thing is this though: consciously you can think. You can't unconsciously think. You see what I'm saying?
But you have-
because it is the subconscious. Subconscious doesn't. It's like instincts. It just happens.
So your brain can block off.
I agree. Yes,
Right,
it can.
right.
But see, your
subconsciously doing it.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yes.
So you have to make a conscious effort to confront it.
Yes, you
But
do.
if you do not make a conscious effort
I
to
agree.
confront it subconsciously, you're still gonna have that backdoor
Yeah, you are. The real you that you do not want.
that you do not
Yeah.
want. But what's the last thing we just talked about in this podcast?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're right.
So at some point, you gonna have to go back there
And look at him.
and look at him
Yes, you are.
and talk to him and be like, come here.
Yeah.
Let me holler at you. let's assess where we at
Yes, yes.
and then move forward.
Yes, yes, I agree. But see, a lot of people, Sean, just do not want to look at that.
I get it, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, I agree.
But the truth,
Yeah.
but the fact of the matter is, it still got to happen if you want to have.
It does.
It still has to happen if you want to live a full life. It still has to happen if you want to die empty. It still has to
Yes,
happen.
I agree.
There was a saying that I said a long time ago, and I can't remember. Right, like right off the top of my head, I'm not going to butcher it.
But literally, the rate, I believe, YouTube, and the rate of growth that you can have in your life, you got to be able to take the realism of yourself. You can't be able to run from what you are. The ugly, the bad, the selfish, the this, the whatever.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? You got to be able to access the real in order to be able to grow from it.
Right. One more thing. I know we about to close, but like one more thing. Like, but not all. Okay, yeah. So not all bad stuff is in there too.
I never said it was.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I need to bring.
Please do.
So not all bad stuff is in there.
Yeah.
There is for sure definitely some good
Yes.
in you. It's not all bad that's in there.
Yes.
So I don't want you to be so downtrodden on yourself that you're like, man, I ain't really.
Yeah.
Like like there is some good in there.
Yeah.
Don't feel so trapped by how bad stuff has been so
Yes.
far. But understand, but calm down.
Come on.
Understand, like, God didn't just die for the bad stuff,
Yes.
just as it relates to sin, but He also died for good payment and stuff. They can put good in there too,
Yes, yeah.
so He can extract and bring all that stuff out too.
Yeah.
So don't feel bad about just everything. What was me? Nah, man, on top and put some good stuff in. Jesus put some good stuff.
Of
in
course,
there.
but see, the reason why the good stuff is behind that door is because that version of you, when you put it behind there, you lock the good stuff in there with the bad.
There you go.
See what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
Yeah. You lock the good stuff in there. Now to
Now
go
you
get
maybe you can go get it out.
you good?
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
YouTube, we're trying to do something
Oh,
different where we
man.
actually do have inner dialogue within ourselves, because we know we give y'all a lot of advice.
Yeah.
But sometimes we need to just have that kind of brotherhood talk as well. But check-ins, yeah, there's gonna be called check-ins. Comment down below. Tell us what y'all thought about this conversation, and we'll talk to y'all later. Many reasons. We out. Subscribe.